Hello, investor and trader. Welcome back to another episode of Day Trading Recap. So today I practiced a lot of scalping because I couldn't find any good setup. My main setup is catching a falling knife, or known as dip buy, but there's no morning dip buy for me to dip buy, so gotta use scalping. So PLTR, I noticed it's tanking pretty good, 3% down already right when the bell opened. So this is a pretty big candle relatively to other candles. So I know this right here, I missed it already because it's bouncing up. Now I'm just watching at 25 and a half because for the past couple of days, 25 been trading back and forth for PLTR. So I think I got in around the $0.50 and then I just, 30 cents, 40 cents to the upside, I just sell and take the small profit. It's known as scalping. So I get in pretty soon, right there. So near the $0.50 as much as I could because market. And then it bounced to the 80 cents ish, or near the 80 cents, 30 cents, 25 cents, 30 cents, and I just take my profit. So that was the first trade. Small size, only 2,000 shares on a $25 stock because I know this stock is pretty risky. I don't want to go 4,000 shares like my usual for AMD and stuff like that. Usually if the stock is under $100, I will go 4,000 shares. But since PLTR is, for me, is a risky stock, so I want to reduce my risk. Just go half size, 2,000 shares, just in case anything happens. So there's the bounce. I don't expect a full bounce, back up to like up here or anything because the market at that time was going back down. So I just waiting for my 30 cents near the 80 cents and I just take my profit. And there you go. I try to get the 80 cents as I can. So that was a quick 500. Clorox. So I know 85 was heavy resistance based on the 15-minute candle. Sorry, 15, no, 30 and 15. The resistance around 185. So I got in at market order, pretty terrible market order. Near the $0.50 should get. I should have used limit at 184 instead. So this was I would say not a quite good scalp. I tried to get out 85, but unfortunately couldn't do it. So that was a pretty bad trade, but nonetheless, it's still a $350 profit. After that, it hits this price and you go back down. Watching HD, nothing going on. Fastly. So I'm watching the $75. Again, is a whole dollar. A lot of consecutive red. So I know the bounce is going to happen, but not a big bounce, just like a little pullback. And that's where I want to capture. So I got in near the 75, 2,000 shares, and sell to the bounce a little bit to the upside. Right there at 30, 40 cents. So that was a quick 600. DPZ. I like this kind of formation. It looks like it wants to go to 42, 342. So this is a $300 stock, so 1,000 shares. I use limit because the spread is pretty damn wide. That's almost a dollar. So I'll just make sure I want to get in at the best price I could. And eventually, I got in. And there you go. It failed. So that was almost $1,000 trade. Now I'm going back to Fastly because I noticed it continued falling. But it fall pretty slow. When a stock falls slow like this, I don't expect, a big bounce. So therefore, it has to be scalp trade. So I think I made another trade for Fastly here, but let me make sure. There are several times I missed the trade because it just bounced, especially near the $half and the full dollar. AMD, I got in. Oh yeah, AMD. This trade was pretty bad. I got in a bad entry. I should have got in at 85, but I got in at 80, 85.33. So that was a pretty bad entry. So it's doing this thing. Again, only 2,000 shares. Reduce my size because I don't want to give back my profits. And I noticed it's falling. I'm like, okay, great. Now I could average my cost down if I have to. But I don't want to average too close to the price of my entry. But 85 did hold. And I was looking at other stock while waiting for this to do its thing. As you can see, I was watching NNOX. I had an order for NNOX at near the 51, but missed it. It already bounced, so missed that opportunity. Same for Fastly, just looking at other stock while waiting for AMD to do its thing. Oh, sorry, I already saw AMD on this one, on this candle right there. So that was a pretty bad trade. I have to admit, that was a pretty bad scalp. I think I did one more trade after this. Fastly, 74, near the 74. I think I canceled it. Yeah, I saw the bounce. I'm like, oh, missed opportunity. That was a pretty big bounce too, almost a full dollar. So I know I missed the opportunity. Meanwhile, searching what else I can find. NOX is falling pretty hard, but didn't take the trade. Checking out Home Depot. Home Depot fall pretty slow, so when stocks fall slow like that, I don't know. I know the bounce is not going to be that much, so skip that one. And then I saw a tree down 10%, just checking it out, like, And same thing, it falls so these candle is so small that the time just lagging, so I know okay, the bounce is not going to be significant, so decided to skip trade. Fastly. So I was waiting for the 73 of the whole dollar just to see if it bounced. And then when I saw the bounce, okay, that's a confirmation. So I think I got in pretty soon. There we go. So I got in near the $half, I think. There we go. Pretty stuck entry, but I use markets. What do you expect? So again, I don't expect much of a big pop. 20 cents, 25 cents, I'm out. Eventually it does that. So there you go. So up 25. 100. Oh. Okay, so let me close this. So, okay, after I did that Fastly trade, which is this one, and then I shut off the camera, I decided to make another trade because I saw this big green candle here. So, so I know that kind of like reversal signal, kind of. Just like here from green or red, these two candles are the same size, so therefore they're going to be downtrend. These two candles about the same size, but the wick add a little bit more, but it doesn't really count. But you get the idea that this is kind of the reversal. So I decided to make one more little quick scalp. Enter near the 74, exit set 25 cents, but couldn't pull the exact 25, but close enough because as you can see, this is live still. The market's still open, and you see the resistance right there. So I ended the day with almost 3,300, which is not so bad. My goal of the day is only, like I said, only 1,000. Reached my goal already, so I called it a day. The market right now is still falling. I wonder if this false bounce or not. a bullet trap or whatever you want to call it. Because let's go to the NASDAQ. I was pretty surprised. Well, yesterday was pretty green, right? So today a little pullback kind of makes sense. Let's look at the NASDAQ. So this is a bullish pin bar. So the 50 EMA is holding pretty good, followed by a pretty big green candle yesterday. It was very green, and then today is a small inner candle. Now I think from here until tomorrow or in the next couple of days, it's probably going to trade between these two moving averages unless we have something going on that could boost it up even more. So break above these moving averages because as you can see, since November the election, this Nasdaq has been up on the 6 EMA, which is the gray dashed line right here. Sometime it hits the 18 EMA, which is the purple line right here, or the purple dash line. Now today it finally go below, but we don't know until we need more candle. And today is Thursday, tomorrow is Friday. It's kind of hard to say, so I want to play it safe and call it a day. And for the month, pretty good. 25, 26K, pretty cool. So we still have tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. I'm not sure if I want to trade Friday. I hate Friday for some reason. It's always my down day or my red day on Friday. So, and then of course that's it for the month. So there's a possibility that I end the month with 26,000, which is not so bad. Okay, hope you guys are doing well in the market. Just be very careful with your size because the market right now is pretty damn crazy. I mean, maybe it'll even go down. Maybe it's a bull trap, go here and then boom down to here because I did hit here during back November. Now, even it does hit back here to November or even here, it's still not so bad because the Nasdaq has been on a rip since November. Look at this solid uptrend for months. So a little 15-10% correction is not a bad idea either for the market. So just size carefully. Okay, talk to you guys later. Bye.